Hello everyone, this is Miss Maryam Udabashi and today we are going to start with Unit 5. مرحبا جميعا، معكم مس مريم أضباشي، واليوم رح نبدأ بالدرس الخامس. رح نتعلم فيه النص. رح يكون عندي عن civil rights، بعد عندي قسم الفوكابولري رح أدرس فيه law idioms مصطلحات القانون، عندي قسم الجرامر رح أخذ فيه relative clauses، قسم pronunciation voiced and voiceless consonants، آخر شي عندي قسم everyday English complaints and apologies الشكاوي والاعتذارات. خليكم معنا بالدرس.
Unit 5 Civil Rights. Simply speaking, human rights are the rights which one acquires by being alive, while civil rights are the rights that one obtains by being a legal member of a certain political life. In other words, civil rights are the rights of citizens to political and social freedom and equality. They guarantee equal social opportunities and equal protection under the law, regardless of race, religion, or the personal characteristics. Civil and political rights are a class of rights that protect individuals' freedom from violation by governments, social organizations, and private individuals. They ensure one's right to participate in the civil and political life of society and the state without discrimination or repression. Unlike other rights concepts, such as human rights or natural rights, in which people acquire rights inherently, perhaps from God or nature, civil rights must be given and guaranteed by the power of the state. Examples of civil rights include the right to vote, the right to a fair trial, the right to government services, the right to a public education, and the right to use public facilities. Civil rights are an essential component of democracy. When individuals are prevented from participating in political society, their civil rights are being denied, in contrast to civil liberties, which are freedoms that are secured by placing restraints on government. Civil rights are secured by positive government action, often in the form of legislation. Civil rights laws attempt to guarantee full and equal citizenship for people who have traditionally been discriminated against on the basis of some group characteristic. هذا النص بيحكي عن الحقوق المدنية وحقوق الأفراد في المجتمع. رح ننتقل الآن لحل أسئلة النص. Choose the most appropriate completion A, B or C. بدنا نختار الإجابة الصحيحة. Human rights are guaranteed to each individual in society during lifetime. In comparison with civil rights, human rights are acquired by nature. The right to use public facilities is an example of a civil right. It's illegal to prevent people from participating in political life. Legislations are formed by the government to assure that people enjoy their civil rights. ننتقل للسؤال اللي بعده. Find words in the text which have the opposite meaning to the following words. المطلوب مني في هذا السؤال إنه لاقي الكلمة اللي بتعاكس الكلمة موجودة عندي بالمعنى من النص. أول سؤال عندي dead تعني ميت، عكسها كلمة alive على قيد الحياة. artificial صناعي، natural طبيعي، unjust غير عادل، fair عادل. allowed سمح، prevented منع. admitted اعترف، denied أنكر. negative سلبي، positive إيجابي. ننتقل للسؤال اللي بعده. Fill in the gaps with the words from the box to complete the following paragraph. المطلوب مني أعبي الفراغات لحتى أكمل الباراجراف بشكل صحيح. The right to education includes a responsibility to provide basic education for individuals who have not completed primary education from the school and college levels. In addition to this access to education necessities, the right to education includes the obligation of the students to avoid discrimination at all levels of the educational system, to set minimum standards of education and to improve its quality. ننتقل للسؤال اللي بعده بقسم vocabulary. law idioms مصطلحات القانون. Replace the underlined phrases in these sentences with the correct form of one of the law idioms in this list. You should speak directly and ask for a raise. Don't hesitate in getting to the point. رح نبدل hesitate in getting to the point beat about the bush. The insurance company refused to pay the money because they said that the forest fire was the will of God. رح نبدل the will of God be an act of God. The lawyers were unable to collect data against the man. رح نستبدل collect data be assemble the case. The man was forced to quit his job after it was discovered that he had acted against the law. رح نبدل acted against the law be broken the law. Our lawyer is very good and he does everything exactly as the rules say. رح نبدل exactly as the rules say be by the book. ننتقل للسؤال اللي بعده في قسم القواعد grammar relative clauses. جمل الوصل أو كلمات الوصل. عم بيقلي read sentences 1 to 5 and complete the rules below. مطلوب مني أقرأ هدول الجمل وأكمل على القاعدة. قاعدتي بتقول إنه أنا في عندي كلمات وصل بالإنجليزي بتشبه اللي بالعربي. مثلا أنا عندي بالعربي التي الذي، بالإنجليزي في عندي نفس الشيء. عندي which بستخدم which مع غير العاقل أو مع الأشياء. عندي هو بستخدم هو مع الأشخاص. عندي where بستخدمها نيابة عن الأماكن. وعندي whose بستخدمها للملكية. طبعا عندي كمان that هي بتجي بدل الكل عادي، ممكن حطها أنا بدل which، وممكن إذا كان عندي مثلا هو حط that بداله. رح نقرأ الجمل ونحل الأسئلة. A drill is a tool which is used to make a hole in something. Mobile phones are phones that you can carry around in your pocket. The man who worked in a printing company visited me last night. The woman whose car was stolen called the police. Latakia, where I spent my last holiday, is a wonderful city. هلا بما أنه شرحنا القاعدة رح نعبي الفراغات تحت. Use which or that for things. Use who or that for people. Use where for places. Use whose for position. ننتقل للسؤال اللي بعده. Which words in the box do the definitions below describe? Complete them with the correct relative pronoun. المطلوب مني أعبي الفراغات بكلمة الوصل المناسبة. A photocopier is a machine that makes copies of documents. A bodyguard is a person who protects important people from being attacked. Laundrette is a place with washing machines where you can wash your clothes. Plumber is a person whose job is to mend central heating, taps, etc. A vacuum cleaner is a machine which you use to clean floors and carpets. ننتقل للفقرة الأخيرة معنا فقرة Everyday English Complaints and Apologies. الشكاوي والاعتذارات. رح نقرأ النص ورح نتعلم منه كيف أنا ممكن أشكي أو أعتذر باللغة الإنجليزية. I'm afraid I have a complaint to make. Oh dear, please take a seat. I'm sorry to bother you. The bill you sent me was incorrect. Incorrect, madam? That's very strange. Yes, I know. And what's more, this isn't the first time. Really? I can't believe it. It's happened 5 or 6 times in the last 3 months. It really isn't good enough. Well, I must apologize, madam. It's the new computer. Well, don't you think it's about time you got it working properly? It's very inconvenient. You're right. I'm awfully sorry about it. I assure you it won't happen again. طبعا الكلمات اللي أنا ممكن أخذها بالنص لحتى مثلا أنا بدي أقدم شكوى فبستخدم جملة I'm afraid I have a complaint to make، يعني أنا بدي أشتكي. بدي أعتذر مثلا بستخدم كلمة I'm sorry أو I must apologize. هيك بنكون نهينا Unit 5 في كتاب الطالب Student's Book. Thank you so much for listening.